Hi, Bryonna Nobles here, the witch next door, and we're here for Cadbury versus Cadbury. All right, so before we get started with episode 2, I just want to say that I apologize for the quality of the film at this point. I bought a better camera, but it didn't work out for me. It didn't do the things it said it was going to do, so I had to return it. Right now I'm saving for a better camera. So for the moment, I'm stuck using the webcam, so please bear with me. For episode 1, I thought the best way to kick us off is to go with American Cadbury versus British Cadbury. This is because there's this huge debacle over here in the States right now, because the Hershey company, which bought the rights to distribute Cadbury to the United States, I think in 1988, correct me if I'm wrong, they have banned the British Cadbury from being imported into the United States. They are saying that Americans are accidentally mistaking the British Cadbury for the American Cadbury because the packages are so similar. We're going to see if that's right. I've also heard that the recipe for the American Cadbury is very different. I don't really know because as a kid, I did not like the Cadbury cream eggs. I know there are a lot of people out there who love them. They're not my thing. And so I never really got that into Cadbury because I just associate them with these eggs that I do not like. So I thought, oh, well, this is the perfect time to try them and see what the big hullabaloo is about this chocolate. So let's give it a look. All right, so right off, you can see a major difference in the chocolates. While the packagings are very similar, this one almost looks like a king size version of this one, which I don't know if other countries have king size. It's pretty much our extra large version because we're America. Anyway, but the feel is actually very different. This one is very shiny and kind of photographic material, I guess. It's just very shiny and smooth. This one's actually a little bit more mesh. I kind of like it. The general look between the two of these, I would say this one looks like a higher quality chocolate bar. This could be because like I grew up having Dove as a high quality chocolate bar, and this just kind of has the same resemblance as far as size and shape and such. But the American one, it is a easy open fresh pack. And it does say that it is made by the Hershey company on the back here. Again, I'm sorry for the quality of the video. Under the license of Cadbury UK. So it's under their license, so I kind of find it funny they got banned. But yeah, definitely it's a larger chocolate bar. This one, gonna drop it. The Dairy Milk Cadbury from the UK. This is a United Kingdom one too. I made sure it came from Britain. I can tell by the nutritional facts. They're very different from ours. Even look like this one, I can't really find the size. On the American one, it's down here, very clear. But on the British Cadbury one, there's no size. But maybe just because we're Americans, we care about the size more. I don't know. I was just noticing that. So I'm going to look at the ingredients because this is such a huge debate that Hershey has changed the ingredients. So in the American Hershey bar, we have ingredients, milk chocolate, which it says sugar, milk, chocolate, cocoa butter. So on this one, family milk chocolate ingredients, milk is the first one. So sugar was the first one on the American chocolate bar, but on the K chocolate bar, it's milk, sugar, cocoa butter. Recipes are definitely different, so I kind of see why people are kind of getting upset. I'm going to try the American one first because I'm American. Something had to go first. Get it open. It says it's easy. What happened? Ooh, smells chocolatey. That's good. Yeah, it definitely has that rich milk chocolate scent to it. So these are the little nibs they come in. Okay, give that a try. It's chocolatey. It had a little bit of a snap, not a lot, kind of where you're expecting it to be for a milk chocolate. And it's good. It's chocolate. Oh, these look very different. See, these are little circles. This one, these are squares. This is the American one. The British one is kind of little ovals. Ovals. Oh, they're melting even faster. They're not used to the Georgia heat. That is very different. This one's smoother. It's very smooth. It really just starts melting right in your mouth. It's a lot richer, a little bit more complex. I mean, it's milk chocolate, but it's definitely a higher quality, I think. Yeah, it's just kind of it's really sticking to my mouth almost like peanut butter, or it just doesn't want to let go. It's nice. I like it. It lingers longer. You would eat this slower. I'm gonna try the American one again. That's interesting. Like, I mean, it's decent chocolate, but it's almost sandy in your mouth when you compare it to the British Cadbury. Like, okay, they're both good, but I see why people would be upset that we're not getting the British one in. And I feel the fault on that one goes to Hershey. This is clearly a different chocolate than the packaging is promising us because, they bought the rights to the chocolate, they bought the packaging for the chocolate, and this is what they're offering us. When you pick up the Cadbury chocolate bar, they were expecting the British Cadbury chocolate bar that they wanted, which is a superior quality, but it's still a good chocolate, but it's not that superior chocolate that you're looking for. It's almost kind of like getting just a regular chocolate bar when you're expecting Godiva or Ghirardelli. That's kind of disappointing, and I kind of want to go shame on you, Hershey. And don't get me wrong, I'm a Hershey girl. I was raised American. I know there's a lot of countries who don't like our chocolate, and that's fine, but I grew up with it. I love Hershey. They do a lot for the youth. You really need to look up Academy or Hershey High School or something. It's for an orphan children to help them have a leg up in life. So Hershey does some amazing work, but come on, guys. Come on. If you want to get rid of this chocolate, if you don't want, the Cadbury British chocolate coming over, then change the recipe to the Cadbury British recipe, which you bought when you had the rights to distribute it here, and then give it to them. I'm sure people wouldn't mind paying a little bit more for a higher quality chocolate. Yeah, that was my first taste test. That was a little bit weird. I hope you enjoyed it. And I learned something because I really didn't like Cadbury very much because of the eggs, but pretty good stuff if you get the right bars. What do you think? Have you tried them both? Do you think people are kind of blowing things out of proportion, or are you a diehard American or British Cadbury fan? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed my episode. I will try to get more descriptive next time because I was just kind of going with chocolate on chocolate. But yeah, I would have to say that I would give the American Cadbury chocolate probably 8 out of 10. British Cadbury chocolate 10 out of 10. Yeah, that was definitely a lot better. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later.